Hey there, Virgo. How's it going? Hopefully everything's going good. This is your February 2022, the week of the 28th reading. We're looking at your energy coming into this week. We got some pop-outs for you. Let's see what we got to go with it. We got the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Swords here. Interesting. This is almost... I want to say some of you... there's kind of two paths here I'm seeing. One is sort of you're no longer going to be on your own and you're finding someone at this time. Like you're really rushing towards love, like that Knight of Swords is here. But I see for some other of you, it may be the opposite. It may be maybe the Knight of Swords is coming in to kind of sever this connection and you're going to be a little more on your own here with this Four of Swords here. With that Lovers, that's Gemini's card. So that could be you have Gemini in your chart. With the Knight of Swords there, that's also very likely. If you do, that's great. It means you're coming in a strong way. And it takes strength sometimes to, it takes real strength to leave relationships that, we know aren't right for us, right? We know that this person isn't for us, even though if you feel like there's a real connection there, you feel like there's a solid connection, especially with the Lovers there. So yeah, that's... it takes some strength to walk away, that's for sure. But for others, yeah, I feel like you're rushing to love here. And it's like kind of we're heading towards it in a strong way. I feel like maybe you're blessed at this time, like really got things working in your favor. So let's see if we can clarify this a little bit and see what we got with some more cards here. All right. What do we have for our Virgos? All right. Got the Ten of Cups, boy, beautiful. The Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles as well. Yeah, I feel like that's a little more fair. I feel like that's more on the positive side. I feel like the vast majority of you watching this are definitely going towards love with that Ten of Cups, because the Ten of Cups talks about your dream life, your dream home, dream family, whatever that looks like for you here. You can see this happy family here with this Ten of Cups. So I feel like for sure, I feel like for the vast majority of you, you're heading towards love at this time, which is super beautiful, especially with that Page of Cups. I feel like there's an opportunity here to really have something special with someone. You can see this fish sort of coming out of the cup. It represents opportunities that could potentially slip away. And I feel like there's this big potential here for you to really have something special with this person. With that Six of Pentacles here, kind of tapering in on the end here, the Six of Pentacles talks about being fair and balanced. And I feel like that's the kind of relationship you are going to have here, where you're both generous with each other. It's almost as if you both realize that it's a kind of dynamic where it's not like one is better than the other, or, one's the breadwinner, the other one's the trophy partner, right? Like that kind of thing. It's going to be more like everyone pulls their own weight. Everyone's even Stevens, right? And that's going to be something where not only is it that way, but it's also like you both give to each other in a big way, right? And it's not that kind of giving where it's like, oh, you gave me this, so you should give, I should give you something back of equal value. It's going to be like, no, we're just giving something that you need at this time, and I'm giving you, and you're giving me something I need at this time as well. So I think that's a super beautiful dynamic. So let's look into some potential challenges you might be facing this week. See what we got going on, Virgo here. I'd love to just stop the reading right here. Just like we just got the good times rolling, but fortunately life isn't like that all the time. So we got the Hierophant, we got the Six of Wands, and we got the Six of Pentacles repeating here. We got cat hair all over the place too. It's never-ending struggle. Tell me if you have cats at home. You know what I'm going through. Well, we got the Hierophant, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. We got 3 sixes here. May want to go give that angel number a checking out. I'm not sure what that one is. I'm pretty sure it's not great. But you may want to go give it a check out. Maybe there's some more insight there for you as well. But with these cards here, the Hierophant is Taurus's card, so a fellow Earth sign. So you might be dealing with a Taurus. Maybe that's your person here that you're looking for at this time. Could be somebody else too as well. But the Hierophant talks about learning, talks about really working on something, working on growth of the mind, right? Learning new skills, or learning new things, or learning new things about yourself even. So I feel like here with the Hierophant and the Six of Wands, you're really gonna have to learn to take the lead. It feels like you're really gonna have to learn to kind of put yourself out there, be generous with yourself, right? And be generous to yourself. I feel like I'm almost getting a sense here you may be a bit timid. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a kind of a shy guy myself, But I feel like there's kind of this sense of like, you really rarely take the lead, right? You rarely kind of are the person who would be like initiate and stuff like that, right? And I feel like maybe this is something that it's kind of challenging you to take the lead for once, to kind of go out there and put yourself out there, see someone that you like and be like, hey, you know, I really like, I want to, hey, do you want to hang out sometime or something like that? Ask somebody what they're doing later or something. I know for myself as a guy, when it comes to dating and stuff, I find that really attractive in a woman when they put themselves out there and like, hey, they want to initiate and they want to talk to me, because that makes me feel like, you know, there's kind of that sense of like, this person wants me. This person wants to, you know, they're interested in me enough that they, you know, want to initiate, right? And, you know, the same goes the other way too. I'm sure you'd feel the same way if a person came up to you and they're like, hey, Virgo, I want to, you know, see what you're doing, what you're up to next week, or what you're doing tomorrow or something, right? That feels really nice. And I feel like you're being challenged to do that this time, right? Put yourself out there, give a bit of yourself at this time here. So let's look at some potential clarifiers here, and then we'll look at some outcome cards for you after that. Let's see what we got here, Virgo, all right? We got the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, definitely being challenged to take the reins for sure with the Chariot there, because the Chariot is all about grabbing a hold of the reins, making things work in your favor, trying to, you know, physically apply yourself, not necessarily physically, but trying to apply yourself, make sure you can take the reins, make the world work for you. The Chariot is also Cancer's card, so you might be dealing with a Cancer, may have Cancer in your chart. If so, let me know down below. But here we are. You're being challenged to take the reins, especially with that Cancer card, or the Chariot coming out on top of the Six of Wands, especially. But here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, or the Nine of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Jeez Louise, I'm tired apparently. We got here this kind of, the Nine of Swords represents sort of fears and doubts, and, you know, kind of, you know, you might be doubting yourself or afraid of rejection or something like that. You need to cast that aside. You need to go fearlessly. You need to project confidence. You know, you might even just need to kind of fake it till you make it, right? Because if you project in confidence, you know, you may not be this person that's going to see that and they're like, oh, that's really attractive. And that might be all you need to do is get your foot in the door, right? And with that Two of Pentacles here, it's saying if you don't make a change of some sort, you're going to be in a holding pattern for the rest of your life. You're going to be stuck in a cycle here where you're not taking the reins. You're always waiting for someone to come to you, right? So just be aware of that. So let's look into some outcome cards for you here, Virgo, see what we got. Before we do, thank you so much for being here. Hope this has been helping you out. If it has been, you can hit that thumbs up button down below. The like button helps out the channel a ton. I'll tell you, we got some too many cards falling out there. But you can also subscribe to the channel as well if you really like what I do here. That way you can find me more easily every week, and that'll so you don't have to go out searching all the time or hoping you stumble upon me randomly too. So let's see what we got. We got the Nine of Cups, beautiful. The Two of Pentacles again, and the King of Cups here too. Look at that. Yeah, the Nine of Cups is beautiful because it is the card of satisfaction and fulfillment. But what's super beautiful about the Nine of Cups is when two people come together with Nine of Cups energy, you get the Ten of Cups, right? What we got back here, that goal you're aiming for, the happily ever after, your dreams and everything, right? And this is really looking great because this is saying you're going to be coming into that energy, that Nine of Cups energy. You're going to be there for sure. And this is going to be something you can maintain, right? That Two of Pentacles repeating, it's changed now, like where it's coming here in your outcome. Before, it's like saying you're going to be stuck in a cycle, a bad cycle, where you're not taking the initiative, you're not going forward, you're not trying to take the lead, you're not trying to change something in your life. And here it's saying you can maintain this satisfaction, this happiness, until you find your other person that has your Nine of Cups that can make you happy. And maybe that's a King of Cups, right? And the King of Cups is one of Cancer's cards, right? Because it represents not just Cancer, but Pisces and Scorpio as well. So it's saying maybe that's who's coming in for you, this King of Cups. So someone who's, you know, maybe a little older than you, not necessarily, but someone who does have an air of authority about them, air of respect, an air of power. has a bit of a command here, and also someone who is very emotionally stable, and someone who doesn't get worked up and overexcited, and someone who isn't going to, overreact to things. They're going to be like, okay, well, something, maybe there's a fight or something. They're not going to flip out because they understand that, like, hey, let's not blow things out of proportions here, right? So that's really awesome. I like that a lot. So let's look at some clarifiers for this, and then we'll tie this all off with an oracle message to see what we got for you. All right, what do we got, Virgo? What are we going to wrap this all up with? Get a Queen of Pentacles, the Strength card, beautiful, and the Wheel too. Oh, that's awesome. All right, the Queen of Pentacles, that could be also the kind of person you're looking for as well. Somebody who's nurturing, somebody who really wants to grow, somebody who really wants to work hard with you to grow something beautiful and unique, which is awesome. So that could be that person. That could be saying you need that kind of energy too to kind of come in that way as well. Maybe you're moving into this now. With the Strength card here, that's Leo's card. So you may, again, have a Leo in your chart, might be dealing with a Leo. But the Strength talks about relying on your inner strength, right? Excuse me here. Back here with the Chariot. The Chariot's about applied strength. It's about going out and doing, like we've been talking about, taking the lead, taking action, that kind of thing. The Strength card is relying on your natural strengths, your will, what you are, like showing off your unique strengths and your uniqueness that makes you who you are, right? So I feel like that's going to be a big thing for you as well. Like showing that off is going to be very attractive at this time. And with the Wheel here as well, luck is on your side at this time. I feel the wheel is churning in your favor. Like you keep that positive energy going, you keep this, you're going to find this person in no time. If you haven't already worked them around to your side. And if you have, then that's beautiful too, because that means you're going to be turning the wheel in both of your favor, which means 2 lives are being enriched, not just one. So that's awesome. Let's look at your oracle message, wrap this all up for you here, Virgo, see what we got. I hope this has been helping out and hope this has been resonating. Oh, we got cards flipping all over the place. That's the only one that was upside down. That's interesting. Weird. All right, let's see what we got here for you. We got the Fork in the Road card, number 13. All right. Oh, and I flipped right to it. Look at that. All right. Here we are, the Fork in the Road. You've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose, to open up to the possibility of love, or to remain isolated, to go deeper and commit to mutual passion, or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest, and give. Then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of all the intensity of genuine connections. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart, which is really beautiful. So you're being offered up a decision here at this time, Virgo, right? We were talking about that. Are you going to remain sort of in the back, hoping that this person comes to you, hoping that the way you've been doing things is going to work out for you? Or are you going to move on and take the lead? Are you going to be, rise up to that challenge and put yourself out there? Like, which will you do? And like we were saying here, like the Fork in the Road card says, like, as long as you're moving forward here, like you're not making a wrong choice, right? They say rejection is redirection, so even if you ask them out and they say no, it's like, well, you've just been redirected to the person you're supposed to be with, right? This person's been eliminated from that process. Or even if you're just moving on forward saying, you know what, I don't think love is this opportune time for me. Maybe I'm going to do something different, or whatever your choice is going to be here at this time here, Virgo. There's no wrong decision. And I feel like there's a sense of freedom with that, knowing that you can't make a wrong choice when it comes to this, because either way you're on the right path. So hope that helped you out there, Virgo. If you want to help out the channel, hit that thumbs up button, the like down below helps out a ton. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one, and I'll see you next time.